Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Neyah, and in this pick a card we're going to find out what are their deepest feeling for you. Keep in mind this is a general reading. For private reading the link is down below. And by the way, if you like this t-shirt, you're never wrong if you fall in love, also the link is down below. Alright, let's get started. We have group number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Pause the video if you need, choose with your gut, close your eyes, do all the things that you want to do, and the timestamps are going to be down below. Alright, so I'm going to start for those of you guys who choose group number 1. And before I start, okay, let's see the cards and then I draw a message from my Angel Oracle book, which is a book that you can find on Amazon, and it has 200 channel message from my angel guides that I personally going to use for all my readings, and it can be used for a day-to-day reading or for also reading for your clients. So keep this in mind and we're going to use it, so you're going to see what message is there for you, for those of you who choose group number 1. All right, we have the Outsider from the Osho Tarot. Then we have the Light in the Road. The Three of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Then we have the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. We also have the Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Finances and career, and get more information. Now, I already know a little bit, but let's read from the book. Let's have a message for you guys. What it's for group number 1. What are their deepest feelings? What is the message from angels? The message is this one. Every concern you have is understandable and it's been heard. But remember, you have all the time that you need, so stop worrying. I believe that for those of you guys who choose group number 1, you are really concerned on how they really feel. You feel perhaps there is something hiding from you, or just you don't understand their behavior towards you, obviously, in an emotional way. You just don't understand it. Maybe there is separation with the Three of Swords. There is heartbreak. There is like hot and cold. There is a situation where you really want to find out more. Maybe they have rejected you, meaning that they love you. They're saying it's not your fault, but I just cannot do this, which would be a very typical situation for the Three of Swords. We have the Outsider and the Light in the path. Meaning, with that sentence that we channel through, it's about understanding that whatever you are worried about, the angels, spirit guides, they know it. They are showing you the way at the end of the tunnel, the light, at the end of the tunnel, with that light in the path. There is a sparkle, there is a way out for whatever pain or heartbreak that you're dealing with. We also have the Outsider card, which is the 5 of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. Now, I really like the Osho tarots that he named the 5 of Pentacles as, or 5 of Rainbow, the Outsider, because it's truly what it is. The 5 of Pentacles is a person that it's feeling like it's been left out, he or she. He's been left out in the cold. It's been left out where nobody can understand him or understand her. It's like, I feel different from everybody and I don't understand why there is nobody that understands me. It feels that between you guys there is a sort of power struggle, or better, lack of understanding of deeper emotions, and that's why we have the Three of Swords. But nevertheless, we also have the Light in the path. So there is still a way to reconciliate. There is still a way, because your prayers have been heard, your worries have been heard, and do not worry, because there is all eternity in this situation, just like the channel message. And all eternity means that once love is established, it echoes through eternity. This is probably a past life relationship. You guys have been doing this a lot, and this other person is feeling that. I'm totally channeling what are they feeling, their deepest feeling. Now we also have the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. Now it's easily understandable in this situation, according to the Tarot, keeping in mind that this is a general reading, that the Queen perhaps is you, perhaps is them. But the Queen is a mature being, soul-wise. She rules the Kingdom of the Cups. But also the Queen of Cups, which is something that not a lot of people understand, she is giving the cup of love. She is giving to the other person the Ace of Cups, but she's giving and not giving the cup. She knows so much the kingdom of emotion that she is guarded towards who she's giving the cup to. Because she understands that once you give your emotions of love, deepest feeling, you also can be hurt because you become vulnerable. She's very aware of that because she's the queen. She's the ruler of that particular kingdom. By the way, if you want to know more about it, check my tarot cards. The link is down below. There is 20% off. Then we also have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a bit of a weirdo. It's a bit of a situation where it's immature and very naive and romantically involved, but saying, hey, look at my cup, I'm a Pisces, you know, and I am a Pisces, I'm a rising sign in Pisces, so I really understand the Page of Cups. It's like, Pisces are one of the coolest signs ever. They're super charming, super attractive. Elizabeth Taylor was a Pisces, so that's my love towards the Pisces. But we have to understand that we have been into Pisces season, and that was quite of a challenge. And the Pisces right now are a bit like, don't you want to swim in the water with me? Don't you want to be with me? And everybody's like, yo, no, I'm not getting in that water again with you. You're weird, you know? So if you are a Pisces, just hold on. That's why they're feeling a bit of a outsider. If the other person is a Pisces, it's because he fell in love too quickly and now is retreating. There is a sort of like, I'm immature, and the other person maybe is a Pisces too, or a Cancer or Scorpio, and they're like, hold on, I am becoming vulnerable towards you. I want to give you this cup, but why you're acting like you got fish in that cup? You understand what I'm saying? There is lack of understanding. So they are feeling like you are not understanding them. But in my perspective, maybe I'm wrong, it's because you're more mature. They want to jump into the relationship and you're just like, oh, hold on. I'm not getting in that water yet. Like, let's understand what's going on. Or vice versa, it could be. You are the one that is like, I want to jump into this. And they're like, yo, no, like I'm not ready to get into that water. So do you see? There is a lack of understanding. Now, which doesn't mean that they don't love you. We have cups, we have emotions. So the feelings are real, the feelings are there. But there is being a heartbreak for lack of understanding. So obviously the angels are also suggesting get more information. Perhaps get to know more this person instead of jumping immediately towards them. Sorry, I was like doing my hair thing. Whatever. Get more information about the situation. There is consciousness. It is what makes the difference, not only in our relationship, but in our life. Living our life consciously, understanding that there is a possibility, like this card is saying, there is light in the path, should open ourselves up to the understanding of the other person. And instead of rushing towards maybe perhaps a new love with this Page of Cups, analyzing the situation and trying to get more information in order to not have our heart broken, but, you know, getting to know each other. So you understand before you give that cup to the other person if this is really the relationship that you want, if perhaps this is really the person that you want. And the only thing that you can possibly do is through having patience and time and getting to know each other without rushing, without pressure. So that's the type of energy that I'm getting. And then we also have finances and career. So I am seeing that this person, their deepest feeling, it's not that they don't love you or anything like that, but there is a lack of maturity, there is a lack of understanding because you guys vibrate to a different frequency. Even though you might be both in love, even though you might be both emotional about each other, being the Queen and the Page of Cups, this person needs to build their self, the person that we are inquiring about, I think, needs to have their finances together, have their career together, have their life purpose together. You already done this probably, or it's vice versa. And so, as you can see, you have to get slowly you have to get more information about this person before you jump into the situation, because you could jump in a relationship and then understand that you really vibrate on a different level. So these are their deepest feeling. They feel they are not understood by you, and by the way, by anybody else. The outsider is like, nobody understands me, which obviously goes without saying that a person that is acting this way, it's a bit acting like a victim. Nobody understands me. Everyone is to blame because I am the one that should be understood. You see, it's lack of maturity, because when you are awake a little bit from the matrix, you understand that everybody's a reflection of you. There isn't a right or a wrong way. So it's more about living consciously. But I feel you get this. You get what it is to live consciously and to choose where to give love and how to give love, even though you are in love. But so that's how they're feeling. They're feeling like they are the outsider. It's like you are this beautiful blue queen, like this beautiful Pisces. Think about Elizabeth Taylor, like the Cleopatra. And yes, I am a bit obsessed with Cleopatra. So haters, go on and tell me that I'm obsessed with Cleopatra. But it's like this, that you're the queen. You know how to shine. You know how to have your act together. They don't. They still are hanging with that fish in their cup. Do you see? You don't have a fish anymore in your cup. You put the fish back in the sea. So that's how they're feeling. That's their deeper feeling. There are deeper feelings for you, but there is also immaturity and lack of understanding. And there isn't like a sugar way to say this. It's what I'm seeing. And it has to do because they need to find their way and their place on earth, financially and career-wise. So that's what I'm seeing. Obviously, it could go vice versa. Just put it where it needs to be fit. And obviously, this is a general reading. If the reading didn't resonate, please don't take it and choose another deck. Comment down below if you want to share your stories, because I always love to read from you. And now we're going to move on for those of you guys who choose group number 2. What are their deepest feelings? I'm going to see the cards, and then we're going to draw a message from the Angel Oracle book. We have stress, the stress card from the Osho Tarot. We have compassion. We have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Geminis want to talk. They want to talk in this month. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, and helpful people. That's actually a very interesting stack right away. Let's see the message that we have from angels. Angels, what are their deepest feelings for the people that choose group number 2? What are the deepest feelings for group number 2? Okay, they told me to take the first page. The first page, is this the first? Yes. Enlightenment is your greatest gift. Interesting. Compassion. The compassion card actually talks about enlightenment, because compassion comes only when we bring light to the truth of this existence. Compassion is about not only giving to others, but it's understanding that on a broader perspective, there isn't a right or wrong way to live. We all are in the same boat as a consciousness. Compassion is about understanding that sometimes love is not the greatest of the answers. Not because love on a general scale is not, but because there is a way of loving others that can be detrimental to our life. Perhaps you're loving the wrong person. Perhaps the love is toxic. But when love is rising to their greatest height in consciousness, with living consciously, you become enlightened, because you understand that love is found within yourself, because everything is a reflection of all that is, and all that is love. So enlightenment is your greatest gift. When I'm talking about enlightenment, by the way, watch my video about self-love and enlightenment. Enlightenment is pursued, and it's been pursued in the spiritual community, in the spiritual path, as something unattainable, as something that only some people will attain. Actually, in my perspective, being enlightened, it's a realization. It's a realization of the interconnection of all things. It's understanding that you are me and I am you, and I'm only having an inner experience. Not by saying it, but by I feeling it. It's understanding that each and every emotion is already in store with me, because I am a universe and the other person is an entire different universe, and interconnect together. And this creates compassion, because I understand how you feel through empathy, through connection. Connection is enlightenment. Self-love and self-realization in that sense is enlightenment. It's bringing light to the shadows. Enlightenment, I have a pitch ring in my ears, whatever. Enlightenment is your greatest gift. But how can you understand enlightenment, or let's not arrive to that point, but how can you bring light to the situation if you're stressed out? How can you bring light if you don't see yourself in others, if you don't accept also the help from others? There is a legend in Buddhism, I think it is, where Buddha said he reached enlightenment, he goes to heaven, and all the other divine beings, let's say enlightened beings, are welcome him, and everybody's happy and in celebration because the Buddha reached enlightenment. And he says, well, actually, I am not going to come to heaven. I don't want to. Why? You reached so far. Why you don't want to come across heaven? Because I have brothers and sisters that I left on earth. They're still struggling with the earth. So I'm going to remain here at the doors of heaven, waiting for everybody to awaken. But please hurry up, because my time on earth has come. I couldn't stay there any longer. And as a consciousness, I need to go back to source. And when we go back to source, we become one. And so we disappeared as a consciousness, as the Buddha consciousness. So my time is running out in that sense. Wake up, everybody, so we can go all together to our oneness. We can all merge with source. That's enlightenment. You can never be truly 100% enlightened if the entire collective consciousness is not. That's compassion. The Buddha legends, it's about compassions as well. So there's a lot of these feelings. There's a high vibrational energy for those of you who choose group number 2. You really are very awake. You really are on a spiritual path. But there is also a great amount of stress. We have the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands, it's about not giving up on a person, not giving up on an emotion. There is a feelings of, I found my twin flame. I found my soulmate, and no, I'm not obsessed with finding my other half. This is not about this. This is about reaching together our oneness. It's a very mature energy, but nevertheless, something has happened in here where you guys put the effort in the situation, or the person that you are inquiring about put the effort with the 8 of Pentacles in the situation, but somebody cut him out or cut her out with the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords is somebody that doesn't take any BS. It's like, either you come with me with the truth, you vibrate at the same speed as I am, vibration as I am, or I'm just gonna cut you out. There is harshness going on. This person is feeling in their deeper state of emotion that their effort wasn't enough. They feel like, and perhaps maybe this is not even the situation, this is how they're feeling. They're feeling that they are working so much towards you, or vice versa, that it's never enough. It's like you always are cutting them out in a way or another. And they're doing their best. And this situation is obviously causing them stress. But we have the 9 of Cups. So for them, you are a wish fulfillment. For them, you are the one. But nevertheless, the signs are cautioning you in this relationship, because there is somebody that needs to ask for help. The situation in this particular case is very high vibrational. There is a great sense of, I want to be conscious of what I'm feeling, but at the same time, the signs are cautioning you, because I feel this is unrequited love. I feel there is a part, whether it's you or the other person, where that other person or you are making the effort with the 8 of Pentacles. You really are, but the other person is not. The other person is just simply cutting you out. So if that is the case, I feel you are the one cutting them out, but it could be vice versa. Their deeper feeling is that they are not enough. They're always struggling. That's probably, they need some help. They need help from people that makes them realize and enlighten them their own shadow. what they're doing. Maybe they are putting too much effort in the situation. Maybe they are enough, but they just cannot see that within themselves. But for them, you are a wish fulfillment. You are the one. So if you are in the situation where you're cutting them off, try to go back and reanalyze the situation. Bring light to the situation, because the signs are cautioning you, saying, be more empathetic with this person. Healthy boundaries, it's not always about saying no. It's about understanding the situation and being honest with the other person and saying, this is how much I can give in the situation. How can you give to me? That's healthy boundaries. Because I believe sometimes, even in the spiritual community, but in general, there is this belief that healthy boundaries like, oh no, I want this, my needs are not being met, so hey, I'm putting a boundaries. That's not how it is. That's not compassion. Compassion is, this is how much I can give to you, because this is my honesty. This is my authenticity. What about you? What are you bringing to the table? Let's talk about it. Let's discuss about it. Enlightenment is your greatest gift. Connection brings enlightenment. We learn through relationship. Yes, we can also become, and many gurus do that, become enlightened out of the blue, sitting on top of a mountain and have a realization. Sure, that happened. But that's not the path of everybody. And yes, hate me however you want or whatever you want. That's what I channel. That's not the path of everybody. Some people arrive to ascension, arrive to enlightenment through relationship, because relationship are our greatest mirror. So they bring a lot of lesson, which doesn't mean that it's a codependent mirror. It's a mirror of realization. It's a mirror of understanding. Yes, ultimately the understanding and the realization always comes from within, but because we are always having an inner experience. So that's my take on that. But anyway, this person is stressed. This person, their deepest feelings, like you are the one, but you are also stressing them out because they feel they are never enough for you. So there is need for help, perhaps even a counselor if you are already in a relationship, a healer, but there is an urge to help and to become more compassionate and empathetic towards this person, because I feel that this person doesn't want to give up on you. This person is dealing with a lot and they really are putting the effort towards you. So don't cut them out. Speak your truth with honesty, with authenticity as much as you can, but don't give up on this person. Okay? That's what I got for those of you who choose group number 2. I know, I'm a bit metaphysical in my interpretation. What can I do? Okay, guys, let's move on for those of you who choose group number 3. What are their deepest feelings for you? And I'm going to show you the card, and then we're going to draw a message from the Angel Oracle book. We have the inner voice, the High Priestess, Pisces. Even this shall pass from the Osho Tarot cards. The 9 of Swords. The 4 of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Separation. And Romance, Twin Flames. Or Ultimate Soulmate, however you want to label it. Oh wow, we got a lot to talk. Let's see what we have as a message from the angels. What is the message for those of you who choose group number 2 angels? What is the message? What is the message? They told me 14 page, number 14. There is no number, so I have to cut. Oh, that's just great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The message from the Angel Oracle book is, love is an eternal bond. Once it is established, it carries on through eternity. Wow, that's such a beautiful message. Can we say it again? It sounds stupid because you say you wrote it. You wrote this book. I didn't wrote it. I channeled it. I have no clue what are the message inside. I don't remember what I channeled. That's why I bought. That's why I bought a copy for myself. Love is an eternal bond. Once it is established, it carries on through eternity. I love this message. So for those of you, and no, I don't remember the message that I channeled, I promise you. So this is for group number 3. You're dealing with your twin flame. Even if you just met this person is your twin flame or ultimate soulmate. I don't care about labels anymore or getting into the entire arguments of twin flames, who has a twin flame, who has not. Please, this is true love, okay? Got it. So label it as much as you want to label it. I'm out of that label thing. Anyhow, it doesn't matter because this person loves you. This is deep, deep, deep emotion. Once love is established, it echoes through eternity. Love is eternal. And I'm seeing like the infinite symbol. If you are married with this person and for whatever reason you clicked on this video, this person loves you like there is no tomorrow, and you guys are just becoming one together in terms of energy. You share the same vibration, you are in the same alignment. But because we are talking about their innermost feelings, like I don't know exactly why you clicked on this video in terms of where is your relationship at this point. If you just met this person, or if you guys are in separation and so you are not sure, because there is the separation card, but I'm gonna get to that in a second, because I'm seeing various scenarios for you. Some of you have just met this person and they're wondering how this person really feels. There is another part of you that I'm seeing that doesn't even know who this person is. You have never met this person, but you clicked on this video, and so this is the consciousness of your twin flame screaming at you that they love you, they're coming, you're gonna meet them in this lifetime. And another of you that knows who this person is, either you broke up with this person or there is physical distance, physical separation with this person. Nevertheless, the message is the same for all of these groups together. Why am I saying that you guys are in paranoia? Because there is the 9 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag, other energy, Pisces. So there is this paranoia because you guys are distant. If you just met, maybe they come from a different culture. If you just broke up, go back together, please. This is true love. Just try to make this things work as much as you can. Love is eternal. But there is nevertheless separation, and that's why you're here. You weren't sure how much reciprocate the feelings were. The feelings are intense, guys. Intense energy over here, because feelings are so intense. I'm joking. Because we have the High Priestess card. The High Priestess, not only she is represented with Pisces, the 12th house in astrology, ruled by Neptune. So we're talking really about a spiritual love. We're talking about the realm of consciousness, the realm beyond consciousness, actually, the realm of spirit. The 12th house is what connects us to the spirit world. If you guys have some planet in the 12th house, you know what I'm talking about. If you are a Pisces, you're probably very empathetic. Their intuition is high. This person has deeper feelings for you, but they transcend physicality. They transcend whatever culture they're from or whatever places they're from, because when the High Priestess is involved, we're talking about I see you because I feel you. It's not I see you. So if there was uncertainty regarding maybe this person wants to be with me because of the visa, or maybe this things happen, or maybe this person wants to be with me because of money, or because I'm pretty, or because this and that. No, this person is legit. Like, this person really has deeper feelings for you, and they actually think you are their twin flame. And I'm saying this because we also have the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is a twin flame card for many, or soulmate card. The 4 of Wands is commitment, is marriage. This person wants to marry you. This person wants a higher spiritual commitment with you. If this person doesn't show traits of spirituality, it's because it's not in their nature. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius are not signs that you might think they're not spiritual. Sagittarius is very spiritual, actually, but maybe let's say Leo or Aries, okay? They seem like they're not spiritual. They don't give a damn about spirituality. But in reality, Leo is ruled by the sun. Aries is a fire sign. So they bring, and it's ruled by Mars, they bring light to everything. So, for example, if you have a Leo in the 12th house, it means that you're bringing light to the spirit world. So this is enlightenment. Do you see how much signs can be interpreted differently depending on where they are? Astrologically, no, I'm not an astrologer. Bridget Love is a good astrologer. But I'm saying that this person has deeper feelings for you. But it's not that type of person that it's going to tell you straight away, oh, I love you. It's not, it doesn't sugarcoat stuff. This is not the type of person that sugarcoats things, but nevertheless has deeper feelings for you. Very deep. They want to commit. They want to marry you. For them, them, you are the one and only in that sense. You are this divine Queen of Wands. When I'm talking about the Queen of Wands, yes, I'm thinking about Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be Sagittarius. It could be even a Taurus or a Libra, perhaps. But the Queen of Wands is the witch of the deck, Moon in Aquarius. The Queen of Wands is the actress of the deck. She is into acting. She is into entertainment. She is beautiful, charming, sensual, sexual, mature. That's how they see you. They see you like, wow. Like, wow. I will never reach that girl. I will never reach that boy. That's how they feel about you. Even this shall pass. It's because they feel that you are passing among their life, but they will never be with you. They will never be with you. So they're almost giving up. I feel a sense of energy where they're saying, oh, this boy or this girl is unattainable. Like, she's in a pedestal. She's there. She's my twin flame. I can feel it. But I will never reach that. And no, I don't want to be unhealthy where you guys are think that your twin flame is a celebrity and you create an entire obsession over that. I'm talking about mutual love over here. I'm talking about two people that actually talk to each other. Two people that are connected. Because if your twin flame is a celebrity, supposedly you should be a celebrity too, since you mirror each other. So please don't go off on your own train on that one. And I don't want to judge you, but these things happens, and before you tell me that I give unhealthy message, let me put that disclaimer on. In here, I am sensing an energy of two people that know each other, two people that talk to each other, they've been together, mutual love, okay? But on their side, their deepest feelings, so those are subconscious feelings, are not feelings that they are openly telling you. They think they will never be enough for you. They think that, which is not true, obviously, if you are their twin flame, it's not true, but this is how they're feeling, that even you shall pass. They are doomed to not finding love, and they rather be alone than be with somebody that doesn't have the same quality as you, because for them, you're such a high standard. That's what I'm seeing with the Queen of Wands. You are beautiful. You are, or handsome. You are super spiritual, maybe. You just are too good to be true. That's their deepest feeling, which obviously it's a problem on its own that needs to be healed, and I'm not here talking about this, but this is true love. But nevertheless, how many times did I say but? There is separation. So I hope you guys are going to work this out. I hope you're going to exit the Nine of Swords. And if this person or either you are going to make them realize that you are just like them. And everybody is actually. There isn't anybody that is on a pedestal. No matter how much beautiful, handsome, and enlightened they are. When there is love, there is love. So this is deep feelings of love for you. That's how deep they feel. Okay, I hope the reading resonated with you. I hope it made some sense. I know I can be a little bit metaphysical about my readings. I'm getting older. It's getting worse, I'm telling you. So that's what I got. Please comment down below to share your stories. Now, let's move on for those of you guys who choose group number 4. What are their deepest feelings for you? I'm going to show you the cards, and then we're going to draw a message it's been surprising me from the Angel Oracle book. I am surprised by this message. I have to be honest. Compromise. We have what is the 6 of Rainbows, which is the 6 of Pentacles. We have be a disciple. Disciple? How do you say that in English? And number 8, which is the number of infinity. Then we have the 7 of Cups, the Strength card, the Knight of Wands, past life relationship. Oh, you have double card, attraction, improving health. Very interesting, even this one. Very, very, very interesting. Okay, right. Let's ask the angels. Angels, so what is the message for those of you who choose group number 4? What are their deepest feelings? What is it? What is it? 28. It's page 28. So let me find it. I should have numbered these pages, which I didn't. Found it. I should have numbered the pages. I didn't thought about it. Anyway, the message is this one. Love will always find you. Open up yourself to the possibility of experiencing what you call love, and they will always find you. What? Hold on, because you have to understand this about this book. Yes, I wrote it, but I channeled it. So I don't remember anything that I wrote down because I didn't wrote it. I was in trance and I was speaking and channeling, and my roommate was taking notes. So I just don't remember what I channeled. And that's why I bought a copy for myself, because I want to find out what I was on about. Anyway, love will always find you. Open up yourself to the possibility of experiencing what you call love, and they will always find you. Interesting. Opening yourself up to love. This person is feeling very confused. So we have the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups indicates confusion, indicates to try to choose wisely whether you should go or not. Maybe you're thinking even more than one person. It doesn't matter how it applies to you, because this is about you are afraid to open yourself up to love. So with that being said, it's because you probably have been hurted before, and you know if you open yourself up to love, you're going to become vulnerable. And becoming vulnerable takes courage, because you could be hurt along the way, because you are evaluating your past and thinking that will be your future, because that's the only thing that you know. You can only you can only value life through the experience that you had in the past. But this is your greatest mistakes, and everybody does that, by the way, because only the present is real. And your past doesn't determine your future. Never. It doesn't. You have to analyze it. You have to heal it. But it doesn't determine your future. So opening yourself up to love will make you attract love. Love will find you when you will find love within yourself, which is not just saying, oh, I should love myself. It's about opening yourself up to the possibilities, the infinite possibilities that love can give. Love is always found, always. Even when you lose everything, you can find love. Even when you feel so isolated, and I've been there. If you watch my stories, you know what I'm talking about. Even in the darkness of cave, if you open yourself to your own light, which is love, love will find you. Open yourself to love. It's allowing the experience to love to enter your consciousness, because your consciousness is love. As much as you have forgotten that. You, everybody, I'm not judging you behind the camera, you know. So, enough of metaphysical stuff. Compromise, being a disciple, improving health. This person is dealing with addiction. This person is dealing with somebody, maybe they smoke too much marijuana, maybe they drink too much, maybe they party too much, or maybe they have health issues. Whatever that is, this person will improve. Don't think, and you know, there are a lot of people saying, oh, people never change. People that are drug addicts never change. Now, I'm not saying to involve yourself with a drug addict. That goes without saying. I am saying that this person will improve through time, whatever they are doing. And if you really care about this person, maybe making a compromise, it's something that you will want to do, but it's not because you don't have healthy boundaries. Don't think that I'm telling you, just go with a drug addict. I'm not saying that. I am just saying this person really wants to quit. This person really wants to improve their health, and why should they not? And so they're asking you, because that's their deepest feeling, to find a compromise between you guys and say, why don't you accept me for the way that I am? I am making my best to improve, and if you just hold on for a little while, I will improve. And they will. They really will. Now, obviously, if you are 18, just click off. If you're not 18, click off this video. If you are much more mature, you probably know what I'm saying. You could maybe wait for them a little longer. I've been with people that recovered, and I know recovery is possible. But I will never suggest anybody to stand in a situation where it's abusive mentally or physically. So it goes without saying, just take this message only if it resonates or not. Okay? Or maybe they will love you to improve their health, because this is their deepest feeling. So if you are the one that has some sort of addiction, which could be not necessarily drugs, it could be just food addiction, okay? Or it could be relationship addiction, sexual addiction, whatever it is. still the same. It's still codependency. It's still rooted in separateness. So you will improve, and they will want you to improve. They want you, whatever this card means, this improve of health, whatever this means, okay? Because you guys are too many to just give such a specific message. Whatever this is, they will improve, or they will want you to improve. So a compromise is necessary between you guys if you want to make it. Because that's how they feel. They feel that you don't want to compromise for love. You don't want to compromise for anything. You're just standing your ground with your rigid thinking, and they're standing there saying, but I am giving to you while you're not giving me back, or vice versa. So being a disciple is understanding that we are all in the same path. We are all in the same boat. And as much as you think that you can be better than someone because you're maybe not having addiction you never had, that doesn't make you better than anyone. That makes you just another disciple of the spiritual path. Because since nobody, the collective consciousness is still asleep on a broader perspective, we are all asleep. True enlightenment can only come when everybody is awake. So for you, it's about, and also for them, to lower your ego and understand that everybody is a disciple, and living our life consciously and helping others, it's part of the awakening, it's part of the enlightenment on a broader perspective. So compromise is required over here, and whatever situation you might have, at least that's what they want. They will want you to lower yourself to their ground and saying, but I am like you, I'm just like you, and I thought love was enough. That's what I'm feeling. And then the Strength card and the Knight of Wands, you don't want to do that because you are stronger. You feel, no, I don't want to compromise. Hold on a second. You are always like on and off with me. You are always the one that it's not stable. You are always the one that it's not committed. And I learned through experience that I shouldn't trust somebody like you. So that's a lot of power struggle over here as a deeper feelings, because this person being the Knight of Wands is somebody that does one step to improve and two other steps to just back off, or you are the one doing that, however it plays out for you. I believe this is them. So you obviously are strong and saying no. Either you stay and you improve your health, and this is the last time that I'm giving you this chance, and it's not because I don't want to lower myself to you, but it's because, hey, I need to think about myself as well. Very mature on your part. I agree with that. And so they are kind of juggling between, should I do this? Should I really improve? Or should I not? So that's how they feel. They feel that a compromise is needed. And I'm not saying that this is wrong, this is right. I'm just interpreting the cards, okay? I'm not giving you an advice per se. I'm just interpreting. And this is, if you were wondering, a past life relationship. This is a very karmic relationship with the attraction is very, very strong. So that's why you had the channel message about opening yourself up to love. What for you love is. Did you feel that it's worth it to open yourself up for this person and do this extra mile and compromise? And they will improve with you, or even without you, they will improve regardless because they want to. It's their choices. Or do you feel the burden is too much, and so you want to close yourself from love? Or maybe the channel message, it's about understanding this is a karmic relationship. It's time that you accept this. It's time that you accept that there are karmic relationships out there. Not everybody is the love of our life. Yes, the attraction is strong. Yes, there is a past life connection. But it's there to serve in a greater purpose, to serve in a greater expansion. So allowing yourself to love again and receiving love, it's about learning from this experience, learning to let go of this person, but then at the same time, not closing yourself up to love because somebody else could come and will come. So this is how they're feeling. I feel this person doesn't do this on purpose, but this person wants to compromise at any cost. They want to pull you in their net. They want to say, hold on, but we have a thing. We have a connection. Why don't you stay here? I will improve. They will, but it's up to you to decide whether you want to choose to stay with them or not, because the confusion is pretty visible with the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is a great warning, has a tarot card indicating choose the cup wisely, because some cups hold snakes, some others hold rainbows. some others holds the truth. What is the truth for you? Are you willing to do this compromise? They are still very confused, that's for sure. And they feel you are stronger than them. Okay, and that's why they're not able to commit, because they feel, they know there is that deeper part of their self. They're saying, but you cannot commit to this person yet. You understand that I know that I need to improve still, but at the same time they're asking you to compromise. Very complicated for you. Very, very complicated. I feel for you. It's a very complicated situation. So up to you what you want to do. But that's how they're feeling. Okay, I'm sorry for the metaphysical interpretation. I know I'm getting worse at this. I'm getting even more and more complicated while I'm channeling. Anyhow, this is the message that I got from you guys. Comment down below and share your stories and tell me if it resonated or not. I always love to hear from you. Keep in mind that the Angel Oracle book, if you like the message, I'm going to use it for all of my other readings as well. Can be used for your readings or for reading also other clients. It's 200 channel message, and you can find it on Amazon. And I'm working on the Kindle version for India. I'm sorry, it's not my fault. Okay, goodbye to you all, guys. See you next time. Share this video, thumbs up, and subscribe to this channel to have more pico cards and readings. And keep in mind, you're never wrong if you follow love. Bliss, everyone.